it's your chance to be ruthless.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you know.
Well, today our adventures are hauling poop, manure, doo-doo, dookie, whatever term you want to give it. Alright, so we are cleaning out the yard, putting it on the pasture, and then eventually we're going to flip over the pasture. So basically it adds nutrients to the already manure-filled pasture that we have. Alright, let's look at what we're doing today. It's a lovely Saturday. So last year we bedded with cornstalk bales, which is pretty much what you see in the bedding right now. You may or may not be interested in that, but that's what we're doing today. It's not an easy job, it's not a clean job, it is definitely a dirty job. That being said, it's a very important job. Keeps everybody from getting sick in the wintertime, from contamination issues for bacterium and whatever else. And it also helps with the microflora in the ground for the pasture or a hay field or whatever we're planning on spreading our poo on this year. We keep a couple piles and we let them break down further. That's more or less what we use for like the garden. This stuff is going to get, like I said, tilled under, and then we're going to reseed the pasture for next spring. But this is what we're doing today. Truth be told, we don't really need a manure spreader that's as big as this one is, but it really cuts down on the number of loads that we need to bring out here, and so in turn it helps with the compaction issues. That being said, it still takes a lot of time to bring things where they need to go. It doesn't just jump up and walk over there by itself. So I'll turn you around and I'll let you see what we've done so far. And basically what we're trying to do is we're just trying to load up the ground with some good nutrients from decomposing poo and bedding. Here we go. Big old 195 New Holland does a dang good job. There's the cows way out there in that pasture that we made for them. Look at all them guys. So happy. So happy. There's a little bit of a ting-ting going on. It's a top roller. She's wiggling around a little bit. We bought this spreader on an auction, so obviously it was definitely used. But she still does the job. It's a wintertime project to straighten out that top beater arm, but for right now it'll be just fine. Keep her greased and keep an eye on the bearing, and I think she'll be all right. There's Mama Chili way out there doing a 2-for-1 breakfast. So this pasture that we're doing isn't big, but it sustains a lot of cows for a short period of time for us, which is it's pretty nice. It's right connected to the winter pasture that we have, or the winter pen that we have. It's pretty much where everybody stays in the fall, late fall when there's no grass, and then also in the winter time when they need to be up close to the barns and the 3-sided sheds and things like that to have some ability to get out of the weather. So they'll come out here first. This is their first stop in the spring, and then they'll go over to the river field or the river pasture, which is just a quarter of a mile away, and they'll stay there for about 2 months, and then they'll come back to this pasture. So we usually what we did this year is we hayed this pasture that they're on, this hay field that they're on. We hayed this early, and then we hayed it one more time, and then it's regrowth we used for pasturing, or are using for pasture. So it's done a good job of sustaining us both with hay and the cows with forage in the fall, because they came back about 3.5 weeks ago. So they grazed. We had them graze this really nice and tight, and then we stuck them out there. All done with that load. Here he comes, here he comes. So we run Alice Chalmers tractors here. We're not necessarily like brand specific, but that's what we choose to run for the majority of our bigger tractors and littler tractors. It's actually not that common around here. I think there's one other farmer in our area that runs Alice Chalmers, but Greg's a damn fine mechanic, so he can fix a lot of our problems. And then we usually order a lot of our parts online and get them shipped in. Back for another load. Be hauling poo for a little while. Greg and I started the other night. We can only usually do it when the girls go to sleep. So keep our monitors on us and make sure that everybody's sleeping before we haul manure. And I'll tell you what, it's a heck of a lot nicer hauling it in the sunshine, in the light of the day, than it is with headlights and things like that. I get a little bit confuzzled as to where I'm going in the night. I don't see so great in the night. So yeah. It's a heck of a lot nicer in the daytime. But we're getting her all cleaned up. We're getting her ready for fall. Well, fall's here, so we're getting her ready for winter. And I'm going to go from there. Then we're going to bed up this 3-sided shed and the pack area, the pre-pack area, with shavings on the bottom. And that's going to help with the carbon for when we respread it next year. Also, it's going to help with sucking up some of the moisture that's probably going to happen, and also build up the ground a little bit so that we can have less water issues, pooling issues, that kind of thing. Always got to have fun when you're working with food and when you're doing farm stuff, because otherwise it can be arduous and boring. There's nothing like smiles and happy-go-lucky attitudes.
are prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down, they wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt, they're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb, and I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I will get back up, cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down, they wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt, they're silently scared that you'll figure it out.